ladies and gentlemen, this is a welterweight contest. It's a match over 40 minutes. That's 8 rounds of 5 minutes each, with 2 falls or 2 submissions or a knockout decide. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that is not correct. I apologize, because this, in fact, is a very special competition. May I first introduce the 2 wrestlers to you. In the red corner on my left, I ask you to welcome the 16-year-old wonder boy. Put your hands together very warmly for young David. And in the blue corner, we're very proud to present to you the European lightweight champion and British welterweight champion, Jim Briggs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned that this is a special contest. Indeed, it is a challenge match, and there are 2 things which are special about it. First of all, Jim Briggs has just brought into the ring an envelope which should contain £100. I have your word, sir. And part of the condition of this contest is that if, in fact, young David should score a pinfall on Jim Briggs, he will give the £100 in the hand of young David. This is the first condition. The second condition is that, in fact, it is a handicap match, which means that young David starts off with a 1-fall advantage. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
So this is the big one. It's everybody here, and the packed hall is waiting for here this afternoon. Jim Briggs, having put up £100 against a pinfall he scored against him, already starts 1 fall down. So it's a 2-fall contest, but young David is already leading at the beginning by 1-0. He's only going to score 1 more. He not only gets the match, but also the £100.
The first round.
Eight 5-minute rounds, 2 falls to the side. Now can this 16-year-old boy, 11 stone exactly, it's a welterweight bout against Jim Briggs, the experienced man with 2 titles, British welterweight champion and European lightweight champion, but it's the British welterweight title. And of course, this kid's got a chance to get, now he's in the welterweight bracket. If ever he can get up, that's his ambition. He's got a lot to learn yet, of course, but the more we see him, the more we realize that this boy has got it. I still can't really see him scoring the second fall he needs against this man, Jim Briggs. He's got too much experience going for him. In case nobody knows Jim Briggs by sight, he's the one with the patterned light trunks. Oh, beautiful arm roll. Beautiful arm roll. He's not going to go in that close very often. And even Jim Briggs looked a bit surprised there. He really did. So he allowed that to happen again in a hurry. Side headlock now, taking his man down to canvas on one knee to ensure that there's no chance of that again for the moment. Max Ward from Birmingham, the referee. And it's a Grobbit to Briggs, turning that head right the way round and trying to lift his man with it. No, couldn't do it, so he gets the head down. Again, the fast head mare, but how quickly the kid is up from it. Young David from Goulburn, Warrington, Lancashire, and doing very well so far if he can keep this up. Breaks slowing it down a bit now with that double-handed wrist lever. And the stranglehold to young David. But easily countered by Breaks. Oh, yes. Really wants to hold this one in a double leg Nelson, but Breaks very quick to raise the right hand to prove to the referee, Max Wood, that the shoulders are not down. Oh. Headlock and strangle. Replacing it with the face bar. Breaks, who's had his nose operated on so many times, is trying to do the same to his opponent now. As early as round 1. Yes, Breaks won't like that at all. Having stepped back and released, he certainly won't like that continuation of the move coming from young David. "30 seconds to go now. Round 1. 8 5-minute rounds. Breaks, remember, has got to get 2 falls to David, young David's 1. Just 5 seconds. Nicely taken over the top shoulder. Oh! And Breaks races for the bottom rope. Oh, that's why the crowd have been waiting for this. Young David's really showing his worth there at the end of that. He could have almost had a pinfall there, except that he was a bit near the ropes. Nice-looking young lad from Goulburn, Lancashire, near Warrington. He's 16 years old, from the Ted Beckley stable, who brought up Dynamite Kid and 1 or 2 other tremendous boys.
Round 2.
And young David could turn out to be one of them if he goes on like this. Round 2, 7 to go. And still, young David leads on handicap. Jim Breaks by 1 fall to 0. Breaks being so sure of this. Boy, not being able to get that 1 fall he requires. But he even offers an extra £100 to the kid if he can pinfall him. So a great many reasons, of course, why this boy really wants to spring a surprise here. Ever he had a chance, this is it. And Breaks special. Once he starts this, it means that Breaks is a bit of trouble. And he's trying to back on him. Breaks doing it again, but from a kneeling position, he's never quite so successful generally. Yay. That arm really turned in. There's the Break special again. Can the kid avoid submitting from it? He can, and he can reverse it again. Oh, punch. Was that the heel of the hand? The referee says so it must have been. He was near. Looked very suspicious to us at ringside here.